Hello, my name is Hunter Robson, and today I will be informing you on why I chose to be a physical therapist. When I was 8 years old, I was just like any other 8-year-old. I was adventurous, I was risk taking, and unfortunately, on one summer day, I took it a little too far, and I was on the top of my bunk bed trying to impress my brother with our Nerf basketball hoop, and I jumped off to perform a cool slam dunk. But unfortunately, my arm slipped under me and I fractured my ulna in 3 places. Now, as an 8-year-old, I thought my life was over because I needed my arm for everything. I played baseball, I played with friends, so this injury really killed me because I literally thought my life was over and I was never going to recover. That was until I met my physical therapist, Dr. Russell. He's been a lifelong friend ever since, and although his exercises did hurt at the time, he reassured me that I would be back on the baseball field and hanging out with my friends in no time. And I'm eternally grateful because he introduced me to the passion of physical therapy, and it's why I want to be a physical therapist, to inspire all the 8-year-olds to get back out there and help them fully heal from injuries. Now, the job of physical therapy is not as glamorous. According to this graph, the average salary for a physical therapist is about $70,000, and it can go up to as much as 85,000 or as low as 65,000. Now, salary-wise, it's not as glamorous. It's not going to produce the multimillionaires or the billionaires, but from a mental perspective, the job is incredibly fulfilling in that you get to inspire the youth, the elderly, adults, and people of all ages that no matter what obstacles they face, that they're going to overcome them and fully rehabilitate their injury so they can go back to their everyday lives. Now, out of the many reasons of being a physical therapist, the three main ones are that I can positively impact lives of all ages, I can fully rehabilitate people to be able to return to their work, to their sport, to everything that they enjoy doing, and I can form trust and relationships with the patients to overcome these mental obstacles along with the physical obstacles. According to a Journal of the American Physical Therapy Association, there was a experiment that sought to determine the relationship between patient and therapist, and how if the bond is strong between the patient and therapist, then that patient would then have a better state of mind for the rest of their lives in anything that they come across. There was a quote that said, "The alliance between patient and physical therapist has a positive effect on the outlook of that individual's life." And I think that's brilliant because that one person can have such a profound impact on an individual that they can have just a strong outlook on the rest of their life from one little scenario, and that is why I want to be a physical therapist. I also performed an interview with Dr. Karmazin at a skilled physical therapy center, and I asked her the question, what is the most rewarding aspect of the job of being a physical therapist? And her response was simply being able to affect an individual's life in more way than just doing her job. And to me that meant that just doing her job would be just rehabilitating them and sending them off to their job or sport, but she goes above and beyond, and she wants to fully rehabilitate their mind, their body, their spirit. And she mentioned that she would see her patients in public, but she wouldn't know who they were, and they would actually come up to her and tell her how much that she has impacted her life, their life. And I think that's awesome because the therapists are the world to these people, and they don't even know that. And that's why I want to be a physical therapist. Now, every therapist has to actually do their job and rehabilitate these patients back to full recovery. And there's a study by the Journal of American Physical Therapy Association that says that therapy done in center is 5 times as effective as at-home therapy. And we've all had parents or adults that have said, coaches that have said, just you'll heal fine, just you don't need to go to anybody. But that's just simply not true. These therapists are devoted and are knowledgeable and educated, that they know the correct procedure to fully rehabilitate you to the best of their ability and to get you back out into your job, into your sport. So it is very important to go into the physical therapy centers when you are injured. And with every injury comes the mental blocks, the mental obstacles that impede you from returning to your everyday life mentally, because as an 8-year-old boy, I thought my life was over when I broke my arm, but that's just not true. And the American Psychological Association came out with a study that therapy is also shown to help suppress mood disorders by triggering nerves in your brain that affect your mood. And if you feel better in different parts of your body, then that triggers the mind that everything, that your brain and your mood is going to be okay and that everything is going to be okay. And I think that's awesome, because the mental obstacles that come with injury are almost far outweigh the physical obstacles, and rehabilitating both is key to the job of physical therapy. Back when I was 8, I knew what I wanted, but I did not know how to get there. But now with what I know that I want to be a physical therapist because I want to inspire the youth and the elderly and adults so that they know that they can overcome anything in life, whether it be a physical obstacle or a mental obstacle. And I want to establish these lifelong relationships and help people overcome everything that they need in life. And that is why I want to be a physical therapist. Thank you for your time.